Human beings have undergone a fascinating journey from being microscopic organisms to fully evolved humans over millions of years. We are the only species on this planet that claims to be so advanced both materially and socially. Our history starts with the invention of weapons by our ancestors. It is believed that if these weapons hadn't been created, we wouldn't have evolved to where we are today. We might still be wandering in the forests. These weapons enabled us to hunt large animals and defend ourselves. From primitive stone tools to iron spears, humans advanced significantly. By learning to use these tools, we were able to protect our tribes and dominate territories. In today's video, we will explore how humans invented these weapons and transitioned from stone tools to modern arms. So stay tuned until the end. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Friends, it wouldn't be wrong to say that before the discovery of weapons, humans remained weak and vulnerable for millions of years. They survived on the leftover meat from other predators, fruits, and small insects. But the invention of weapons quickly propelled humans to the top. Interest in weapons didn't start with just one group, it gradually spread everywhere. Some sharpened stones to make spears, while others created bows and arrows. From early primates to Homo habilis and then Homo sapiens, the journey started around 5.5 million years ago. These early humans lived in groups to protect themselves from wild animals, using tree branches to keep predators at bay. Initially, these branches weren't used as weapons, but over time, as humans evolved, they developed new survival techniques. Homo habilis began sharpening stones to hunt. It is believed that they were about 5 feet tall and capable of some speech. However, these stone tools had a significant drawback. They couldn't hunt large prey effectively and often couldn't defend against bigger animals. As time passed, human brains developed, and around 500,000 years ago, early Homo sapiens in Africa tied sharp stones to wooden sticks, creating spears. Evidence shows they were quite advanced and capable of thinking. With these spears, they began hunting more efficiently and spreading to new areas in search of food. Spears became a blessing, allowing them to protect themselves and hunt large animals, which began to fear humans. Around 400,000 years ago, humans encountered fire for the first time. Initially, our ancestors were terrified of fire, which could destroy forests in moments. But as they learned to control fire, it became a blessing, providing warmth during winters and light at night. They began using fire in their caves. At first, they didn't know how to create fire, but gradually, by rubbing stones together, they learned to generate sparks. Early on, maintaining fire was difficult, so they preserved it carefully. Over time, humans mastered the art of creating fire. Some historians believe the discovery of fire was made by Neanderthals, as the hot climate of Africa might not have necessitated its use as much. After mastering spears and fire, humans invented the axe. Evidence suggests that humans initially used sharp stones to skin hunted animals, which sometimes led to injuries. So, they began attaching these stones to wooden handles, making them more effective. The invention of axes opened many doors, enabling humans to cut wood and build homes, becoming more social in the process. About 150,000 years ago, humans began making decorative items from animal hides and bones, as well as stone jewelry. One example is a snail shell necklace found during an excavation, believed to be made by Homo sapiens. Over time, Neanderthals and modern humans also adopted these practices. Although early jewelry was made from bones, stones, and shells, humans hadn't yet discovered precious metals like gold and silver. Eventually, humans made another significant discovery: long-range weapons. Spears and axes were effective but couldn't be thrown far. This need led to the invention of bows and arrows by Homo sapiens in South Africa. With homes, food, clothing, and jewelry in place, they now sought to live more comfortably and safely. Interestingly, while the rest of the world was using bows and arrows, Americans were still hunting with older tools. It wasn't until about 12,000 years ago that they adopted bows and arrows. Homo sapiens used these weapons to dominate Neanderthals, significantly reducing their population. Over time, humans continued to innovate weapons based on their needs, eventually developing chemical weapons and atomic bombs capable of destroying millions in an instant. Friends, life on Earth began millions of years ago. a topic covered in detail in a previous video. You can find the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video and my effort, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such content. Thank you.